Hey everyone, and this is Jackbrick, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to our non-existing Lego city at this moment. In today's video, we are going to talk about, wow, what is that? It is a little supermarket, and I've shown you a couple of weeks ago that from two of those sets we have created this modular. You can check it out. It's one of the other videos we've published, like I said, a few weeks ago, and this is the first build we've made, and this little supermarket right here is the second one. And in today's video I'm going to show you what we did. We're going to take a look on the inside, and hey, would you look at that? That's my minifig. He's already here. Let's join him quickly. So, well, let's have that closer look then. To start off, as you guys may have seen in the intro, this shop has a name, and it has a lot of eyes. This is the iShop, and it's kind of a wink towards Apple with their iPhone and their iWatch and whatever starts with an I. And of course it is a fun thing to say, because when you are going shopping, well, then you are the one shopping, so you can say iShop. Now the concept of this store is kind of somewhere in between a convenience store and I guess a 7-Eleven. It's not a really big store, but it has a lot of different types of stuff that they sell, some food, some non-food, and well, it's something the people of Brickstow really needed. Now to start on the outside, here's the little dog that comes with the set. It's brick built, it's really fun, and it's just the original dog. This is my minifigure. Let me put that aside. Well, as you can see, it is a T-shaped building, right? So we have this little garden on the left, and my girlfriend added a little bit of art coming from the Cubism era, which is really cool. And on this side we have, because of course we've combined two sets of the 31097, and one set contains one ATM. As you can see, this little minifigure is right here at the ATM. So we have two ATMs built in on the outside of the shop. Now the pavement is something else. I think this is created to fit into a modular street, as you have seen. And here we have this little ramp. So if you're in a wheelchair, you're definitely able to come to this store, even though it has a little bit of a higher paving right here. So it has, I guess, 1, 2, 3 levels, or maybe 4, if you also count the little ledge in front of the store. Maybe the roof. Let's zoom into that. It's really filled. It has some air conditioning unit up here, some air filters for above the doors, where there's always one of those blowers, right, to keep the cold out in the winter. And it has the solar panels, which are both from the original set. Now I really liked this feature as well. It's kind of a artsy thing. It doesn't really have any use. If it rains, you still get wet when you stand underneath, but it was part of the original creator model, the modern apartment, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to keep that, and I've repeated this on this side, so it has a nice balanced look and feel. Now this is the front of the building. Two doors, as you can see. The doorknobs are both in a different color, hinting towards this part, which is just some nice shape. On the sides of the building you have your open Technic brick to attach it to other modulars, which is really important. And at the back we have another air vent or AC unit, I don't know. And I've created this, as you can see, it moves, it even swings. But this is just the drain pipe. And I've made it to swing, not because I wanted it to make it to swing, but only to use only the parts from the two sets I got. Now about that, let me tell you guys what kind of donor bricks I have used. So if you want to recreate this, you know what to buy at a pad wall. We only used these smooth tiles and a lot of them extra for the sideway. Also counts for this light gray tile, also for the curb, and the gray brick or brick structure brick. And again, just as in our previous video from the coffee shop, this was all we needed extra to create this supermarket the way it is today. Now on this side here is a little light, and of course also on this side a Technic brick to make it a modular. Now let me remove the roof so we can take a look on the inside of the supermarket. Wow, that roof really came off quickly. How the hell did I do that? No, just kidding. I removed it quickly without you guys viewing. Now you might have noticed it is composed from several parts. This is the front, this is one of the sides, this is the center of the larger area, and there's also a right side. Now I removed them quickly because sometimes the bricks just don't disattach the way I should want them to disattach. So I did that outside of the screen. Now maybe you've noticed that here there's one row of studs missing. This is something which came from the amount of plates I had left from the other build, the coffee shop. I had to do it this way, but I don't think it's really harmful for the model. I think it still looks good. Well, you guys can't see anything, and give me a sec. So adjusting your camera is really something worth to try. As you guys can see, you can now take a good look on the inside and the camera is still stable. To explain you what I did, I had got a selfie stick once and I attached it, I strapped it to the table, so I'm pretty much able to use every angle I want. So here's the main concept of this iShop. This is the entrance door. You walk in, you have some nice wooden floors right here, and next to you there is this red panel structure, which is also from the original set. And this structure separates you from the exit. And some things are sliding through the store right now. But as you can see, it is all see-through. The first part, which I think is really cool. really modern. So when you've entered the store, you will see several things. Here at the back of the store, in front of the window, there are just cabinets with, well, a variety of stuff. These are in fact attached. I don't know what this is, maybe chocolate bars or something, or cookies in a box. And these little packages in different styles. So I think it's just one brand of stuff with different different products. And you also have these little spray cans. Maybe it's deodorant or something. And at the lower level, I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, there is more product. Right there. The yellow, white ribboned packages. Now, for the other corner, and there's someone standing there and selling stuff, we both have the cheese counter, which is of course really important. Because why would you have a cheese counter? Well, they also sell bread. So cheese counter is mandatory. Now here are some plants to accentuate that they also sell non-food. And here is a really nice snob build. It's something I've tried out with these new slider door pieces that came in the set a whole lot. And it is one of those freezers. As you can tell, there's some fish laying in there. And this girl is, I think, getting one of the fishes because it is open. It came out really well, I think. On this side it has that radiator structure. I don't know if you guys can see it really well. Yeah, there's the radiator structure. So I think that's really cool. Here is a somewhat bigger freezer, and for now it has a lot of bones inside. So I guess those are soup bones. And on this corner you might recognize those baskets that were in fact on the original set where it is another pet store, were on the outside of the building. I've made them as a wall cabinet, and well, I think these are cabbages. I don't know if they exist in red, but here they do. And here's some more vegetables. Now here you might notice I in fact did something bad. This is an illegal attachment, but it works. It has some transparent window pieces which are used as planks, and let me get my hand out of the way. I just put back the phone because that fell. You can buy phones and magazines and some feathery stuff, which might be pens to write with, I guess. And those are situated in this modern cabinet with the legal attachment by pushing it in between the studs. But the cool thing is the cabinet just disappears in between the back of the ATMs. So that's pretty awesome. And for the last part, I think I will keep the zoom. Yeah. As you can tell, there are two cash registers, so people can get in line and pay here and pay there. And there's only one employee right now. He has a little lamp, and because of the old type of cash registers, he also has a little modern calculator. So again, this is all made out of only two of those sets. Now, because this is the second build we've made, I can also show you guys what will be left when you have finished these builds. Well, to start off, you have this really nice cabinet with a TV on top, which came from the modern apartment. A really nice sofa, which also comes from the modern apartment. A nice medium-sized bed, which also comes from the modern apartment. And this little nightstand with a phone, which also comes from the modern apartment. So, while I'll harvest all this furniture, there are a lot of other builds in the city who don't have interiors. So these pieces will definitely can be found somewhere else in Brickstow later on. Now, what I think is also nice are these two. There's one in each set. It is a traffic light and it is meant to hang over the T section, and I think they're really cool, nice designed. I've added this stud here, which isn't in the original one. In the original one it's just like this and round and hollow, but with adding a black stud it has a better look. So I did it with both of them, and as soon as we start rearranging the city, these two are definitely going to find a place. By their design you can choose either to attach them to a building while they hang in front of a T section, or you could just make some sort of traffic light pole system. Both is an option and I don't know which one I will choose. Now, and there's a whole basket of spare bricks. I harvested this set for these larger plates, and also this one, a bit of a smaller plate. I have some of those large windows left, which are really kind of hard to find, so really cool. Also really cool, a door, so there's just enough stuff to start a new little shop or something. And all these spare bricks, even including the flesh skin tone colored orange or red or whatever, brick or brick structure brick. There are, I think, 2 of those left, yeah. And also 2 of those things to make slider doors. And I think it's really cool, the slider doors. So let me just demonstrate this really quick. If you just have one of these, attach something on top and attach the other one on top, and you can put a piece in which is able to slide. So with this you can have really realistic nice slider doors. And to tell you the truth, for this set came out we really had trouble with making slider doors, because you had to make a 3 brick deep wall to create your slider door, and it would all work with all those smooth tiling, and that is history from now on. So we have these cool new pieces which enables you to slide stuff. Really cool. Thank you Lego for those. And did I forget something? Yeah, there's one thing. Of course you have 2 of those detached bricks, and my girlfriend, after the cubism for the yard, she also made this into a bird or an airplane, I don't know. Aww. So I guess you guys will be watching that other video with the coffee shop, right? Well, to tell you a little something cool, I'm sorry, I just knocked over something. We have this Lego extra set, which has really cool stickers, which are partially meant for your city food market. So we'll definitely be adding those, because the challenge of building it without new stuff is already over. And we do have some other stuff, like this crate full of small bananas, which definitely should be part of the store. And we have this crate full of apples and carrots. What was I saying? I meant carrots. And I once trialed and errored this stand, which contains real chocolate and cookies and ice cream. So all of those can be added in the store as well, and maybe some other stuff. We also have these ice cream cones, so there are a lot of things to do next. Any ideas? Now, to end this video, I want to have a little moment to see how this looks in between other buildings, and especially the detective office set, which already has the lower part instead of most modulars, which are yay high and this high. This one is also lower, and I think it's pretty realistic to have a smaller building in there as well. So I think from this point of view, if you see it in a larger street area, it came out pretty well, and I'm really happy with it. So let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys on YouTube, on Instagram or Twitter. Our Instagram is at Jack_Brick_Lego City, and our Twitter account is at JackBrick7. So, see you soon. This is a public service announcement brought to you in part by Jack Brick. If you like our videos, subscribe and hit on that bell, so you'll be sure you are not going to miss out on our next video. See you in Brickstow.